Hey friends, so welcome back to my channel, and from that thumbnail, you know I mean some serious business. So a lot of things have been going on with CVS, and one thing that I get all the time is, you're always so consistent, but I've noticed your haul videos a little off lately. Are you not motivated? I am always motivated for a good deal. If I see a good deal, my excitement gears up and I'm ready to go into store. But I had something happen to CVS, or to my CVS account again this Saturday, that kind of put me in a little dismal spot, and that was my CVS account was hacked. So not fun when that happens. And you know what I mean? If you've had this happen to you, it's just like a gut feeling in your stomach, like, just you feel nauseated. You feel like disgusted. You're mad. You're angry. All of those emotions, and that's what I felt Saturday. I was working on my CVS Best Deals video, went into my account, noticed that I had, I think it was like $40 in extra buck rewards. So it's kind of like, I usually make a little cheat sheet of what I want to grab weekly for my deals. So that's what I was doing. Kind of went in and out of the app, went back in maybe about 10-15 minutes later and noticed it was down to $6 and some change. And I was like, whoa, slow it down. One thing I always do is I check the expiration date on my extra buck rewards, especially now, because you guys know it's hard sometimes to go in store. You might go in store and you might just do one or two deals. And as a content creator, I don't find it fulfilling for me to share that I got the Colgate deal for 49-cent toothpaste. I mean, we all know it's out there, or maybe, a body wash deal that was cheap. If I'm going to get a couple of deals, that's a different story. But one or two deals, there's not much to really show. So those are things that I'll show on my other social medias like, Instagram or Facebook and such. But as far as a YouTube video, it's just really not worthy since I've already mentioned the deals. So I thought, I have not been into CVS. I went in to purchase something to get my flash coupon, which this week I got the 3 off of 15. So I went into my account, and I'm going to show you how to do this because it's very upsetting when your extra bucks are taken from you. I religiously have at least $30 or more in extra bucks, and to be honest, they're on the low lately because I haven't been doing as many deals. I've had as much as $80 in extra bucks, and I try not to keep that many in my CVS account. So really important, if you notice that extra bucks are missing, maybe they expired, so it's always good to watch your extra bucks periodically and just see like, okay, this one's expiring in 3 days. It'll be Sunday, so I'm going to go couponing Sunday. I'm going to make sure I use that one. Just be aware of what extra bucks you have when they're expiring and all that good stuff, because that can definitely happen. But I checked mine and I knew that the earliest extra bucks weren't expiring until August 10th. So I had plenty of time to go ahead and use them. So then what I did was on the main CVS screen, I went to the top left-hand corner to go into like all of my account info and all that kind of stuff. Clicked on that and then went to purchase history. And that's where I found out something was wrong with my account. So when I clicked on purchase history, it showed that someone used $34.14 in my extra bucks, 2% earnings, all of that kind of stuff on July 19th, which was Saturday. I literally saw it happen from my phone on Saturday. It said 8:58 p.m. in Ohio. So right then and there, I was just like, oh my goodness, not again, because this is the second time that this has happened. The first time it happened in California. So when it happened the first time, the CVS customer service rep said that they they didn't have my phone number signed up to my account. So they took off my phone number, which meant that if someone was going in store and using my phone number, they wouldn't be able to use it. They'd have to have either the physical card with my account or the barcode. So when I went into my account on Saturday after this all happened, my phone number was still showing in my account. So I was like, okay, I don't think they did it because it's still there. And kind of shame on me. I should have double checked, but life gets busy. And I kind of feel like I don't want to double check everybody's work. You know, it's like you go through the drive-thru and you have to double check your bag because chances are something's missing. And I'm just kind of tired of that lately. And I didn't do it. So, reminder to double check things. So my phone number was still attached. So of course I called CVS customer service, and I'm going to pop the number in the description box of this video, because if you guys have any issues with extra bucks, with deals, with digital coupons not coming off, or with your account having issues, give them a call. I believe they're open 7 days a week. They have selected hours for each day. And customer service wasn't very helpful because, and it's not really customer service's fault. So I could view where my extra bucks were used at the Ohio store. So I actually called them to see if any cashier had checked out anyone, because it showed that they bought water, that they bought cat food, that they had some sea salt chocolate bars, if they remembered ringing up anyone, because this particular person paid 99 cents with their debit card as well. And the cashier said, no, they must have went to self-checkout. I didn't check out anyone. They checked with the other cashier. So that really wasn't too helpful. And I kind of figure there's not much that the store can do, but I was just curious, like, do they remember seeing someone going in and purchasing these items? So then I called customer service, and the whole thing is when this happens to you, you have to wait 48 hours before CVS can view what's going on their end, which is crazy. It's like, I can view it. Why can't they view it? But nonetheless, you know, that's just the procedure. So I'm not going to be able to get any of my extra bucks reissued, or even attempt to get them reissued, which they should be, into my account for 48 hours. So right now I'm at a standstill. One thing that I did do was I mentioned to the customer service rep that in my last instance, they told me that they removed my phone number, and this customer service rep said that the phone number was still in my account. So they took it out. When I went back into my account after my phone conversation with them, it was not showing a phone number. So that should be resolved. I don't know if that will help or not. Fact is, it's so frustrating when this happens because it sets off my deals. And I was so upset yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I shed a tear. I've been emotional lately. There's just like, you know, lots of things. We're going back to school. My parents are having some health issues. So, you know, it's just everything kind of hits at once. And I know this whole CVS extra buck thing is like at the bottom, very last thing on my list, but sometimes it just hits you and it's like, oh, wrong time for this to happen. But I know it's going to be fine. You know, it's our money. We're entitled to our money. We work hard to save. I love to save. I'm not stopping at CVS. And Saturday I was like, I'm not going couponing. I wasn't even going to post my Best Deals video, which I worked on and had like 90% of it complete. I just had to record it. So do like the voiceovers. And my husband's like, whoa, slow down. He's like, so go into store and spend a little cash out of pocket. He's like, do some deals. You know, because I'm like, I'm not paying any money out of pocket. We know as couponers, we don't want to spend that money out of pocket. And he's like, just go ahead and do it. Get it resolved in 2 days and just try again. And, you know, that's always my attitude. But for some reason, with everything going on, I got kind of pulled into a little bit of negativity, but luckily I have a good sidekick who pulled me out of negativity and told me to get out there and do some deals this week. So that's what I'm going to do. Fact of the matter is, watch your extra care accounts. This is happening so much more, and I've been getting so many emails, and I really wanted to address this and let you guys know that it can happen at any time. So be aware of your accounts. You know, you may want to call customer service and have your phone number taken off your account so that if you have the app, which I have, you just scan the barcode in store. I don't know if that's going to help resolve it. But at this point, it's worth trying anything, and then just check your extra care account. Make sure your extra bucks are there. This person, did not use my 3 off 15 purchase coupon. So at least I've got something to work with this week, and I've got $6 in extra bucks. So I'm going to be paying a little bit out of pocket, but you know, CVS has been good to me, and I'm not going to let something like this make me stop couponing, because I've been doing this since my son was born. He's going to be 18. There is no way that some person in Ohio You know, I love animals, needed cat food. Part of me is like, well, maybe they needed cat food, but it's not right to, you know, steal from other people. I'll be the first one to buy someone a bag of pet food in an instant. But when you're stealing, that's not cool. And, but I'm not going to let it slow me down. So I just wanted to let you guys know, because we are, you know, battling hurdles at our stores, you know, whether it's low stock, prices going up, deals not being as good, coupons not scanning, digital's not coming off, but we are hanging in there. And this is just another bump in the road, and I will be sticking around. So if you guys have had this happen to you where your account has been hacked, and you know what you've done, and did it happen again, what have you been doing? Oh, someone had mentioned not to send their extra buck rewards until they're using them in store, and I'm going to try and do that. Now my $6 is already sent to my account, but moving forward, that is kind of a little tip. I'm going to try and do that and see when I go into store and I'm ready, doing my final check at checkout, send them to card, and then use them and see if that works. Seems like a lot of extra work that we shouldn't have to do, and it's a shame in today's world. But I mean, that's just what we have to do as couponers. It's more on our plate, but we're still going to save, and I'm still going to love going into CVS, especially going to get that Axe body wash for 49 cents this week. That's what keeps me going, and you guys keep me going. So if you've had this happen again, comment below. Let us know what happened. All that goodness, because we are a community of helpers, and that's what we're here for. I know how amazing you all are in helping our community, and that's why I wanted to share my story, because I know there are some people who may not be aware, and maybe now they'll be like, oh, maybe I need to check my extra buck rewards and just know what's going on in our accounts, because it's our money. So on that note, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. There's some good deals this week. I posted unadvertised deals in the description box below. There's a couple of good ones, including that Axe body wash that I'm going to go score on this rainy day. Ain't nothing going to stop me from getting the deal. So I hope you guys are having a great one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.